Positively Jack's. More than 500 people walk to raise money in the fight to find a cure for ALS. It is a disorder that affects how the nerves and muscles work. It robs people of their ability to move and ultimately breathe. News4Jax reporter Aaron Farrar shares the story of someone battling with the disease right now and their hope that there will be a cure.
Walking with a purpose. Hundreds of people on the campus of UNF helping to find a cure for ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. For those like Dr. Dale Schrum, he has been battling the disorder for a year and a half now. His wife, Dr. Stephanie Schrum, is standing by his side.
Faith, family, and friends. That is what matters, and that's what has made all the difference in the world in my life.
Well, he amazes me every day because even though he has extreme physical disability, his emotional and his spiritual strength are amazing, and he has a positive outlook, and that just makes it so much easier for all of us to take care of him.
Many walking to honor those who died from it, like beloved News4Jax executive producer Sharon Siegel Cohen. She passed away in 2020. Several of her co-workers kept her memory alive at the walk today, including Steve Patrick.
She was just a close friend, but even more so, she was the best co-worker you ever could have wanted.
Or Assistant Chief Jimmy Judge. He worked for more than 30 years with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Judge died from ALS in January of this year. Sarah Taylor was a part of a support group as a tribute to him.
He was just one of the most positive people. When he was diagnosed, he did not let it stop him. His doctors told him to stop working out. It did not stop him. I think that made his life longer and for more people to enjoy him and enjoy his personality, his leadership.
There has been progress in the fight. According to the ALS Association, a new treatment called Relivrio slows down the effects of the disease and can extend life between 6 and 10 months from those suffering from it. Ray Carson with the association's Florida chapter believes there needs to be more effort.
ALS deserves the same kind of focus that cancer and heart disease and diabetes and all of these that have so many treatments out there. And until we get that progress, we have to keep coming out here, and we have to depend on communities like Jacksonville
to help find a cure one step at a time. The ALS Association is hoping to raise about $275,000 with this walk. Right now, it's more than halfway to its goal. However, if you couldn't make it out today, you're still able to donate. You have about 6 weeks to go after today to continue to donate to this cause. Reporting on the campus of UNF, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.